All right, now once you've gotten the idea down pat of how to, do simple conversions, then they can get more and more complicated. So, for instance, let's start off here. Here we've got 6 yards, so we're going to start off with 6 yards over 1. Now, we don't want yards because we're trying to convert this over to inches. So I'm going to put yards on bottom so that it will cancel. Now, we do not have a conversion in that list that we wrote out earlier from a previous video. We don't have a conversion between yards and inches. So we have to get closer to inches one step at a time. Now, we can go from yards to feet because we have a conversion for that. That conversion is there are 3 feet in 1 yard. Now we can cancel out our yards because we've got one on top and one on bottom. But now we still do not want feet, do we? So let's go ahead and put feet on bottom so that it will go ahead and cancel out. Let me fix that a little bit. That wasn't very pretty. If I put feet on bottom, it will cancel, and now there is a relationship between feet and inches. That relationship is 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. So now our feet will cancel top and bottom, and the only units we have left are inches, which is what we want. So now we can just go ahead and do the math. 6 times 3 times 12, that's all over 1, so we don't even have to worry about that. 6 times 3 times 12 would be 216 inches. So you see, you can go in more than one step. Our goal is that we want to keep getting closer and closer and closer to the units that we want, always by placing the units in the opposite position so that they will cancel. Let's try another one and see if we can get the hang of this. Here we're starting out with 5 gallons, and we'll put that over 1. Okay, now look at your list of all of your conversions that you have written out. We do not want gallons. We're trying to get change that over to cups. So I want to get rid of gallons. I'm going to put it in the opposite position. And I can't go from gallons to cups. I don't have that conversion. The next closest thing down that I can get to would be a quart. I can go from gallons to quarts. There's a relationship there that says there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. And now our gallons will cancel. Well, the units we have right now are quarts. It's not what we want. So we're going to get rid of the quarts. We're going to get rid of that by placing it in the opposite position. We do not have a relationship between quarts and cups. The next step down that I can get to would be a pint. And that relationship is there are 2 pints in 1 quart. So now our quarts will cancel. But here our units are pints, and that's not what we want. We want to get rid of pints, so we're going to put it in the opposite position. And we do have a relationship between pints and cups. That relationship is there are 2 cups in 1 pint. So now our pints cancel. The only units we have left now are cups, which is exactly what we want. So we are done with finding our conversion factors, and now it's just a matter of doing the math. On top here we have 5 times 4 times 2 times 2, which would be 80, in cups. On bottom these are all 1, so our answer would just be 80 cups.